What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Commentator Ninja channel. My name is Mary. I'm the Commentator Ninja, and today we are going to talk about regionals predictions. Now, I know what you're thinking. It is really, really terrible that regionals are not at Ultimate Obstacles. I am also sad. However, I didn't want you to go without a regionals prediction, so let's just get right to it. Let's just talk about what it is going to take to win regionals. So obviously you have your challenge course, and then you also have your flow course. Now, I'm assuming there might be a few change-ups from what the courses were like in Northeast, but probably gonna be pretty similar. The first thing I have to say is that the flow course is the most Matt Bradley flow course I have ever seen. Definitely my favorite of the two, like between challenge and flow. It's kind of a techie flow course. So in order to win regionals, you need to be technically sound, and you also need to be fast. And I think if you look at the run order, especially in the elite male division and the elite female division, there's a lot of athletes that are both, right? Bonus points for you to win regionals if you are fast while being technical. Before we get to the elite divisions though, I gotta do my masters and I gotta do my adults. They're my favorite age divisions, obviously, so we gotta talk about them. First up, we're gonna talk about the adult female division. My obvious pick in terms of being fast and technical is actually probably gonna be Liv Keys. Liv Keys, a returning world champion from the 2023 season, and I think that she could probably take a top spot here. She is super fast, really, really strong athlete overall, all around. If there's anything that you can kind of skip or cheat with a power move, she's just coming off a gymnastics season, so she's definitely gonna be one to beat. Two adult females I also don't want to count out and need to mention here: Nicole Van Ort and also Mackenzie Pavlik. Two ladies that have been like around Ninja for a long time and they're super strong. So I think those two could have good runs. And somebody that like kind of snuck in under the radar here, Mia Sweeney. And she's been off her first year of college. She's been doing track and field, but she's back, I guess, and competing in regionals, and I'm stoked to see her compete. And I think she could also probably pull off some really strong performances. I'm gonna state probably kind of like the obvious pick for the adult males. My number one pick would probably be Lucas Reale. Just jumped back from the elite division into the adult division, still super strong, still super fast. You know, he's got the coach's mind that can really just identify all of the opportunities to be more efficient, to execute the technical movements. So I think that really gives him an edge. Obviously, we got to talk about Ethan Alavrides. He is 100% a super strong athlete. Definitely will see him taking a top spot. I also think you should watch out for Jordan Thurston. Okay, the Masters females. Guys, the Masters females, I just saw a lot of them compete at the NINA championships that was at Ultimate Obstacles. And wow, this is a really incredibly strong bunch of female athletes. I have just been like so excited to see how well all of them did on some of our some tough courses. So the obvious favorite, as it always is, has got to go to Daria Beard. I think she wins pretty much every competition she goes to. Just so incredibly strong. We cannot overlook Jill Burns, absolutely not. Jill Burns pushes herself to do some pretty crazy moves, and I definitely think that that is going to pay off in the New England Regionals courses. Carol Mello, another favorite of mine. Michelle Kammer, super strong. She took second place, and it was just by a hair. So we could maybe see a little unseating at the top in the Masters female division. I'm here for it. Okay, the Masters male division, I could maybe pick like 5 different names here. In terms of like an overall favorite, we gotta go with our returning New England Regionals champ, Chris Tower. I overlooked him last year and Dylan would not let me hear the end of it, and I'm a terrible commentator. Okay, so I will not be making that mistake again this year. Chris has been competing well. He's doing a bunch of training, had a little bit of a shoulder tweak recently, but we should still probably see a strong performance. I think if he's on the run order, hopefully he's healthy. I have not seen TJ Kelly compete too much this season, but he would probably be like also my favorite pick to win. TJ has always just been so incredibly strong. I imagine that has not changed over this season. And John Haggerty actually is pretty far in the run order. John was actually one of my picks for the adult male division not that long ago, graduated to Masters. I think we'll probably see some really strong performances out of him. Couple other names we've got to talk about. Jeff Snyder, of course, coming to us from the Ninja Labs. Always super strong athlete. We'll see what the speed looks like. I think he definitely has the strength to get through a lot of the moves that you might see on the Masters course. But he's always one of my favorites, always competes really well. Honestly, guys, I could probably mention even a couple more names on top of that, but one of my favorite things about doing this video is seeing how angry the Masters males get at me for not saying the right names. So I'm just gonna keep the rest of those names in the ether. Let's talk about the elite female division, which, guys, this is gonna be hype, and this is going to be a battle because it's a smaller field of athletes, but quite literally, any of them could take a top spot. Any of them could take a top spot. They are all, you know, when I look at this list, they can all do technical moves. They can all do technical moves quickly, and they can all also put a good speed run together. And so I think it really is going to come down to who is having the best day. If I were to pick anyone out of this list that maybe has a bit of an edge in terms of consistency and speed and technical performance, that's probably going to be Lily Barrett. Followed very closely behind by Akshara. They're the top two in the run order. They're the top two in the run order for a reason. But the rest of this list, guys, you've got Emily Gardner, Karen Gorman coming up from the teen division. She is fast when she is on. Addie Herman, Rose Lord won regional championships at Ultimate Obstacles. You've got Kara McCarthy, one of the breakout stars this year. Sam Leahy, kind of been she's been like on the down low, but that girl's fast. Also won the young adult female division last year, world champion. Adelina Messier, another breakout star this year. And then of course, Charlotte Barrett, who is the third to last in the run order. Again, in that position for a reason. Yes, I did just go through the entire run order, guys, because this is an exciting bunch to watch. Definitely tune into the Elite Female Challenge and Flow. It, of course, would not be New England Regionals without a completely stacked elite male division. So I have a few things that we have to talk about here. A couple of names. Notably missing from the run order is Noah Muner. I'm pretty sure he qualified he's already qualified for Worlds because he won Barbados. So he is not currently in the run order. Maybe he forgot to sign up. We'll have to see. But if he were to be in the run order, Noah probably would definitely be my favorite to win. He is extremely fast. I think the fastest ninja in the New England region right now. And he's also able to execute technical moves very quickly. At the NINA championships, Kevin did I think our entire stage 2 course in 1 minute, and Noah had a retry, and he was only a second or two slower than Kevin was. And so that is just how fast Noah is. I don't know if there's anyone who can catch him except for Kevin having a perfect run. However, there probably are a few people that could potentially catch him. The name that comes to mind, 2 names in particular, Gavin Obi and also Zach Keenan. Those 2 are competing. And guys, there's so many fast athletes that are going to be competing. But for me, the reason I pick those 4 names is because of the ability to execute some of the more technical movements, right? And also to do them, more first try with a lot of confidence. So that's the reason why I had those picked out. Somebody who may have an edge, Tom Alberti. Tom Alberti has, I don't know how similar Northeast regionals are going to be to New England, but Tom competed at Northeast. So if he's here and he's seen these courses before, that is definitely going to give him a little bit of an edge. The last 2 athletes in the run order, though, I do not want to not talk about. And actually, I probably should have put the last runner in my sort of selection. Aaron Maggiacomo. He's so fast. He can be technical. I don't know where his training is at right now. That's the only kind of dark spot in my brain right now in terms of executing those more technical movements. But lightning fast could absolutely keep up with the rest of the guys. So if that technical piece is locked in for him, 100% gonna be somebody on the podium. I feel like I cannot do this video though without talking about Loic Fortier. Rookie of the year for NSC, another just sort of breakout year for him. He's someone that I've been watching for a long time. Came down to Ultimate Obstacles, saw him compete, and I was just like, yep, this kid's gonna be good. And sure enough, he was good. And every time Loic competes, I feel like there's just almost I always feel like every time he kind of just unlocks a new level, right? He just does something that surprises you. He keeps getting better and better. He watches other athletes, he learns from them. I'm really excited to see him compete. Well, guys, I hope that I made up for the fact that regionals is not at Ultimate Obstacles by, giving you some semblance of normalcy with a regionals prediction video. I am going to be at regionals on the flow course, so come say hi. If you do come say hi, ask for a sticker. I got some really cool shiny new ones that I would love to give out to you all. Did I forget anyone? I know I forgot a Masters Meow because apparently I just always do. Because I don't say every single name. Anyways, drop it in the comments. Let me know who are some of your predictions. Definitely a ton of strong athletes that I didn't talk about. So let me know who your picks are, and we'll see you at regionals. This is Mary Layton, the Commentator Ninja, signing off.